Hello everybody, it is time for yet another ride here. Very end of March here on the 29th. Riding with Andy, his first time back since winter. We're at Rocky Ridge. It's not going to be a very long ride because it's already around 6 o'clock in the evening, so the sun won't be up too much longer. Thank God for daylight savings time, that is all I can say.
Amen.
All right, Andy, why don't you hang a left up here?
Go left?
Yep.
I'll follow you.
Oh, you gonna follow me?
Yeah.
I got a new seat on the bike. A Bontrager that's supposed to be a wee bit softer than the other one. So far, I'm not sure if I like it or not. Was supposed to have a new oval chain ring, but the bike shop sold me the wrong one, which is partially my fault. I didn't know exactly which one I needed, and apparently my drivetrain can take two different kinds depending on which model it is. So I have the correct one on order, and hopefully that'll solve that problem. Whew. I love that little canyon loop. Put an extra 10 pounds of air in my rear shock. I was bottoming out a lot. May need to put some volume spacers in. Feels pretty good now, so we'll see how that goes. Might have to make a minor adjustment to the seat angle at some point. Take a quick stop here and let Andy catch back up. So I saw some chatter on the Yamba group on Facebook about them doing trail maintenance on these trails that run parallel to this one. So I'm not sure if we're going to get those as official trails or not. Might have to send a message off to the Yamba guys and see what they say about it. I can say one thing about this seat, because it has that cutout down the middle.
Yeah.
It definitely provides a little bit better airflow down there. The seat cushioning still leaves a lot to be desired. And I may end up having to shop around again. You know, you hate to drop $100 on a seat and then not like it.
Yeah. You could probably sell it.
Probably.
You get like 50.
Yeah.
I've been hiking at Spring Valley.
Oh, that's one way to get your heart rate up.
Yeah.
Now we just need a bicycle there.
Yeah. I'm learning the trails.
They're not really all that difficult. It usually gets a little complicated around 3. So you have 3A, B, and C up there.
Yep, okay.
And they get a little bit complicated.
I haven't been on them yet. I've been on, so I didn't realize, Line Road.
Yep.
It goes all the way down to 216.
Yep.
And then if you go up the shoot-offs, you get on the 1B, 1C.
1C is the one I usually start with.
Yeah.
It's that long chugging uphill with a little bit of rock here and there. Boy, that'll eat you alive. Then 1B is just a washed out rock fest.
Okay.
I wouldn't go up it, and I'm not sure I would go down it. I mean, you could, but it would probably be a rather unpleasant downhill.
I think I hiked up whatever road it is, and then cut off to 1, B, and C. I came down 1C, not 1B. And then the last section of Trail 6. That's probably rideable.
Oh yeah, just there on the left of Line Road, it gets a little squishy. They did put the bridge in to help with that, because it's always wet there. They don't call it Spring Valley for nothing.
I found I guess it's an old ice house or something. It was just like a little structure with rocks built. Pretty cool. I'll show you a video later.
Huh. Yeah, it's either an ice house or a spring house.
Spring house. What is that?
Yeah. Plenty of that spring stuff at Spring Valley, that's for sure. So yeah, Ford can get a little bit complicated because there used to be a road there and a bridge. Now the bridge died and they just decided not to replace it.
Okay.
So that's one where you kind of have to bike across the creek, and it's got a decent width to it, but it's really not all that difficult. Usually I end up crossing that while hiking and cussing because my feet are going to get wet. Sometimes I just take my shoes off and put them back on the other side.
I think there might be there was a sign that said trail closed. Like, I don't know what, I'm not sure what trail it was.
Huh. I know
like
Trail 5 gets awful nasty muddy. Especially
2 or 3.
Ah, 2 or 3, really?
It said trail closed at bridge. Something like that.
Huh. Well, we're gonna give it a couple months anyway. That takes a while to dry out. Shame Joy couldn't make it. I can't wait till you get to meet Joe. He's got some decent preliminary technical skills. He managed to hang with me there pretty much at Codorus 1 through 7.
Oh, that's pretty good.
He even hit that one nasty route where that turn comes right after it. There on 7.
Okay.
And he managed to make it without falling off. He said it was awful close. I'm like, I bet it was.
That's the one I went bad at.
Yeah, you gotta just hit it and then go straight to the right.
I've gone over that before.
I told him stories about how Gabe wiped off the bridge. He said he actually got off and walked across the first bridge, but the second little one he managed. His biggest problem is he couldn't figure out how to shift. Because he's not really ridden bicycles much since he was a kid and only had one gear, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, it takes a little bit. So I sent him some of those GMBA videos.
Okay.
And hopefully he watches some of them. I had to laugh. The first thing he complained about was how much his butt hurt. I'm like, I don't want to hear it. My seat's much worse than yours. He's like, what do you mean? I said, well, I rode that one all year. Went onto this bike, and his bike hurt, even though my butt was used to riding.
You need like 4 layers of bike shorts or something like that.
Get like that. You remember that old Quilted Northern commercial with the kid padding her pants with the toilet paper?
Right.
I'm feeling that right about now. Yeah, I'm not overly impressed with this seat. Should have just got the understratum. That there's a bike seat with no padding on it, more or less. It's kind of like a spider weave material, and then they put a little bit of padding over the top of it. It's more of a race seat. I don't know how that's going to do for the long ride. I don't know. I might have to do some more shopping. Most of the bike seats I find online are like the ones for old ladies that are, you know, super thick with padding.
That'll work.
And I'm just like, as nice as that sounds, did somebody build a trail in there now too? God only knows. It's probably not authorized.
Is that even a trail?
I don't know. People just be cutting trails in willy-nilly these days. Later this year, man, when we're both in shape and got our technical skills up, we gonna hang a left down 3 up here. You ever been down that?
Which one? 3?
Down here on the left.
Oh, I don't know about right
That's
here.
a black diamond trail, and it is ugly.
It cuts into 3, right?
Yeah, and it comes out on 9.
Oh, yeah.
Right where it gets nasty on 9, no less. It's a heck of a trail. I hiked it the last time. I was like, woo! Oh, I have to play with that. Whee! Yeah, a little chilly going down the hills. Hoi. Yeah, going back up and you'll warm right back up. Rider up. Howdy, howdy. Yeah, the bike feels a little bit better since I put the extra air in. It's a little bit stiffer, but it's not a problem. I have to look at that suspension calculator again, that's for sure. I have put on a couple of pounds since the last time I looked. Wow, somebody's definitely been doing some digging. Hiker up! Howdy, howdy! Whew. Getting winded. Deer trail. That looks like a good place to stop and catch my breath. Downhill time. Woo! That was not the nicest line selection, but it was more entertaining that way. Bikers up! How's it going?
It's just us four though.
Yamba guys? Well, still have fun, guys. One more. Woo! Ha! Ha ha ha! I know Yamba's up here somewhere today, or was that yesterday? I think they started at 6 also. Actually, I think that might have been yesterday. Oh well. Whoop! Whoop! Pause here for a little while. Man, I'll tell you, that rocky downhill, I chose an ugly line and just bulldozed right through it all. It wasn't pretty, but it was effective. Figure we'll have just enough time to get Trail 4 in.
Yeah.
Maybe come back up the other way instead of going all the way to the bottom. You know, take that right-hand turn, come back up to this parking lot.
Okay.
That'll cut a little bit of time off the trip.
Is that the new section?
Yeah, that new section.
Newer.
See if you can make it over the hump this time. At the very end of the trail, if it's still there. They're done paving, they might have ramped that out. Woo, that was bad. Trying for more air than I needed, that's all. Too early in the season for the fancy stuff. Now that's downhill, kids. Whew. Oh, I got a side stitch from that. Yeah, I think I'll pull up here and wait for Andy, and we're gonna go up to the right side here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. Time to go back up the other side. Oh yeah. Still getting the water out my eyes from that downhill. Hello, hello.
Hi.
Oh, thank you.
Sorry.
Lovely labs. And golden. A very white golden, but a golden nonetheless. There's one more behind me there. Hikers up! I love chocolate labs. They're good dogs, usually. I definitely need to talk to the bike shop about my suspension setup, I think. Might need some volume spacers. Granny time. Looking forward to getting that oval chain ring. She's gonna hold up here so Annie doesn't take a wrong turn. I'm pretty sure he knows where we're going, but better safe than sorry. Left! Ooh, maybe not left. That was the choppy way around. Should have been right. I like choppy. Left! A river runs through it. Guess I could have took the skinny. Oh, it's still there. Lovely. Looks like it's flattened out a little bit though. Up and over. And done. Well, I'm waiting for Andy. I'll say to y'all, keep the rubber side down and be safe.